All right, so now we're going to get started on the front, drawing your pattern from your design. Now I've already started drawing some so I can get ahead of the game a little bit. Let's see. So we want to make it 3/4 of an inch. See? Three-quarters. I'm the biggest hits. All right. So pretty much almost finished drawing. I don't know if you can see it or not. The side of my pattern piece, the one side of the pattern piece that we're going to duplicate on the right side. So I guess it's pretty close to what I designed here. So now I'm going to trace it onto the other side of the pattern piece, of the, not the pattern piece, of the traced pattern. All right, so now that I have that all traced out, I'm going to show you what it looks like when I unfold it. And so this will give you an idea of what your shirt is going to look like, the design in the front. All right, so we're going to put here shiny black and matte entire front. Alright, so then now I'm going to do it with a Sharpie, outlining a Sharpie, because I'm happy with the way that it looks. I'm going to do this quickly. So this is what it looks like completely drawn out. So I think it looks pretty close to my drawing. Stay. Okay. All right, now, so the other steps I'm going to show you. I'm just going to mainly do it on the front. Now we'll do the sleeves the same way as far as determining the proportions that I want to make the shiny part area that's up on the shoulder, and then the other one is down on the forearm, between the forearm and the wrist area. And then how I'm going to do my back. I still haven't decided on the design for it, but more than likely it just might be one of these diamonds and this structure here for the back. But okay, so so our next thing to do is our pattern pieces. We need to make these shiny silver parts iron ownable, I guess I can say it like that, and that we cut it out. So what we're going to need for that is heat and bond light, and I'm trying to see where I put mine. Oh. Okay, so the heat and bond light, it has adhesive on, roll it out some, on both sides actually. So it's the adhesive, the texture side, and then there's a paper that it's the side that you're going to iron on. Now what we're doing here is, if say I had words and not shapes that were the same on both sides, I would have to reverse the my drawing so that when I iron it to fabric, this portion here, the rough side with the glue showing on it, is actually going to act as being the right side. It'll make sense once we place it on the fabric and explain it that way. So for right now, this heat and bond, we're going to trace our designs of that we implement. So my 1, 2, 3 like diamond shapes in the line on the bottom. Oh, and heat and bond, I purchased it from Joann's by the yard, and yes, I did use a coupon for it. This is where the light source will come in handy. Alright, so you can put the light source underneath like this and start tracing onto the heat and bond on the paper side. Alright. Okay. So you have to make sure that you're pretty exact with these lines. I know some of my lines are a little wobbly, but when I cut it out, I'll straighten it out that way. Alright, so I've traced the top diamond pattern onto the paper side for the heat and bond. Alright, so I'm going to skip showing you how to do the this section here, because you're going to do it the same as the diamond part. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of my light source because I don't need it anymore. Okay. Ooh, let there be light. Amen. Alright. So now I'm going to put aside my pattern. Oh, very important before we put that away. We need our heat and bond. Obviously, we're not going to use all of these sections that we drew. So we need to distinguish which sections we're going to use. And we're only going to use the sections that has the light grayish color. That's the shiny side, like I said before. Those are the only, so out of here, there's 5 sections. And we're only going to use, like on our actual pattern, is only 3 of them. So the center diamond, okay, we need to label that. I put that as use. And then the next set, which is this black section, not use. Then the next section after that, I'm going to write use. And then the section after that, I'm going to write not use. And then the last section, I'm going to write use. Now it's important you do this, so then that way we can keep our consistency of the design we have here is what we're going to use this heat and bond to iron on our pattern piece. All right, so next video will be about me showing you how to, I guess how to iron out, how to use heat and bond and iron it onto spandex fabric.